Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 15 of my Divinity Original Sin playthrough. So last time, I think we backtracked or something. I think we were backtracking trying to do quests that I had possibly missed in order to gain experience. And we found a rhyming wizard, and we did finish a few of the quests that were behind me, but we didn't do all of them. I think we tried looking up like the Wishing Well one, and I couldn't figure out where King Boris's treasure room is, or how to get it, or how to get the scroll we needed, or the spell we needed, so that we could teleport the well back to his brother or something. So you know, last time we got annoyed, which was the second episode in a row that I got annoyed, and so that doesn't feel very good. I don't want that to be my legacy. Anyway, good lord, look at all look at all this stuff. Anyway, so, you know, I assume we've gone through all this stuff, right? Maybe not. I am unsure. Anyway, so yeah, we got annoyed last episode, which is not awesome. Which is not awesome, because of course I don't want that to be my legacy. Immunity to fear is kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, this other one it has a lot of armor, which is pretty neato. Its value is much higher, but like at the same time, mine gives me HP and 2 types of resistances though. So it's like I feel like, and mine also gives me an immunity. I mean, it does give me a movement immunity, or it does give me a movement buff and everything, and the armor's better. But at the same time, now again, maybe that's just me being bad, but I don't know. I feel like mine's stats are better, even if the value is lower. This is initiative, and this one gives me bodybuilding, and this one is poison resistance. I think mine's value is higher, so maybe that's good enough. And then just 27. Yeah, mine's better. 21 with a little bit of resistances. Interesting. Air resistance and armor. Well, that's not bad. I mean, it's way better, obviously, armor-wise. 45 and sneaking. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've gone through this stuff. Suffice it to say. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going on. Ooh, strength. That'll be good for our brochacho, for Gloric. Willpower. Tenebrium resistance. Really? Well, that's fascinating. This one is HP. Now, willpower is more important for Scarlet than HP, because willpower is her main stat, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Tenebrium and Earth resistance is pretty neato anyway. I think that's better. Now, willpower is relevant to her, so I think we will give her that. That's neat. Okay. Otherwise, we just got a movement and poison, but I think that's probably a ring I got rid of, I think. Now, let's see here. This thing is far above my level. Good lord, look at all the special stuff it unlocks. Yeah, but like, look at this regular attack though. It's +2 due to level difference, so it's like way above my level. It's a level 16 staff. It's just like, and I'm not level 16. Is there any other lesser staffs? Little baby staffs? Might as well identify this stuff. Okay, well, we'll hold on to the Staff of Imagination, but we won't probably use it yet until I'm a little higher level, because the +2 due to level difference is not awesome. So we will probably wait. His is better, and this is big old armor, but his is better. This one's armor specialist, but his is better. Okay, so no new armors. Now for a belt, he has initiative and HP. His is much better. This one is 19 and some bonuses. I don't know, but the reflection of melee damage is really good. We're gonna hold off. Now boots is 32 and some bonuses. I think his is better. Immunity to crippled is really good, not gonna lie. Yeah, this one's like initiative and stuff. This is like a sneaking boots. Okay, so no new boots. Now for this one. Yeah, this one. That was my question. So this one gives him HP, which is good, but this one giving him strength is, I feel like, even worth it. I feel like even for the HP, I think it's worth it. Now, he also gained Purifying Fire, which is obviously temporary, but cool while it's an option. I'm not gonna turn it down. Now, as far as weapons, we did get a slew of them. But that's just one. It's one-handed, but there's no bonuses, and it's worse. It's a dexterity weapon. Those are wands. That's a claymore, but we can identify it. But that is obviously a claymore to be sold. Or if I was planning on carrying Medora, I could give that to her because she is a two-handed person. But for now, I mean, I'm gonna try to make Wolgraff work. But if we start getting my butt handed to me too badly, we could switch away. So yeah, no new weapons for him, but he did get some new things. Now, no helmet for her because she only has some couple strength helmets. Now, this one is 42, and it's not dexterity specifically, but if we did find one, that would not be the worst thing. Okay, so none of these are her stats, so doesn't matter. This one is HP and poison, much better than that one. Now this one is 29 plus some dexterity bonuses, nothing there. For boots, she has 25 HP and fire. I mean, that's much better. It's much better. It's not specifically... The resistances aren't specific. I mean, the resistances are better. She doesn't gain HP, but it also, like, almost doubles its armor rating. I think that's probably worth it. Possibly. Okay, so this one is initiative and water resistance. I think hers is probably a fine. This one is... Man, the poison resistance is okay. Dexterity is good. Telekinesis, not so much, but... Lore Masters is important for her. Now, a bow. We did pick up a new bow. A few new bows. Now, this one I'm wondering about. It's much higher. It is +1 due to level difference, though. So it doesn't mean we couldn't use it, because +1 is a little more manageable. +2 is a little aggressive, though. But +1 isn't bad, and plus eventually we'll be closing in on level 15. Now, it's really good. That's a good bow. It's better than what she's using by a long shot. I think it's probably worth it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Just because, dang, that bow, though. Alright, so there we go. She got a new bow, and she's already, you know, kicking ass and taking names, so... so this one, these are all the wrong stats, right? Yeah, those are all the wrong ones. This one is lockpicking, which is useful. So yeah, not for that. Now this one is dexterity and lockpicking, another really good gauntlets. This one is 29 plus pickpocketing, which is not useful, but some resistances. So if I could find one that was decent... Ooh, I think that's better. It's better armor. It technically keeps the pickpocketing, not that I care, but the initiative is good, I think. The resistance, yeah, it's just better in every way. So yeah, new boots for him, that's a massive increase. And then for you, he's using poison and fire resist. I think that's fine. This one is perception and movement. I think his is probably better. Yeah, I'd say so. Alright, so this one. Any new... crap for you, huh? Now this is a dexterity weapon? Yeah, this is a dexterity weapon. It's +1 due to level difference, but that doesn't mean it would be terrible. Technically, Sea Spider Claw is still higher as far as stats go, supposedly. I mean, its damage is kind of negligible on it that's higher, but I don't know. I mean, it does give him poison and a chilled chance to set that, and +1 due to level difference, which is not amazing. But could be better than this one. So it's the same damage-wise. It's a hair higher in the air department, but this other one adds 8% chance to critical, which is the only reason, that's the only shot he has it being useful, is his critical damage. So the 8% chance to critical is good. Now, +1 due to level difference is not awesome, but I'd be willing to eat a +1 because it's so short-term. Now, there's a chance to set stun for a turn, which is good. And leadership is not bad at all. And technically, its air damage is just a hair higher, technically. But mostly, it's because of the 8% chance to critical, which it adds, and his current one does not have any critical adding. So, I'd say that's worth eating that for now. It's crazy to me that we got the Sea Spider's Claw at level 7, and it's still better than anything he tries to use. Like, that's so crazy. That weapon is so old. Alright. So, really, my goal we should give that a save, actually, after all of that gear sorting. And then we should make sure everyone's inventory is given to Scarlet so she can adequately sell everything. None of you guys are holding any, like, armor pieces, right? Nothing to sell? No. Good. Good. Anyway, so my only real goal this time is not to get pissed off. Other than that, whatever, like, we'll just do the best we can as far as figuring out anything or whatever. My only real goal this time is not to get angry. I just want to, could I just have a decent, just a session of playing Divinity without
Hello again.
some sort of super anger?
Do a salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
That's the only real goal here. Why don't we just sell it for now? Yeah, let's go ahead and sell it for now, it's fine. We're gonna keep the Staff of Imagination because it is better. We just gotta level up enough to get to use it. Other than that, we can. I think everything else was totally fine to sell. I know the wands are fine, but I think everything else was good too. We'll just take him for everything he has. I don't want to wait for you to get closer to the counter.
Do a salutoin, hunter. What can I do for you?
All right. So, imagination, helmet, those. You can have all of this stuff. Oh, she barely had enough for that. While I'm here, do you want to go ahead and repair my stuff? Beautiful. Let's see.
How goes search? Oh, I am ready.
Okay. Okay. Well, I do know one thing. We can turn in the head. That's something we can do. At least that's something, huh? Excuse me, sir.
Hello again, Your Grace. What? The only brilliant solution you could come up with was to blow up the entire mine? Keep your filthy goblin's head. What use have I for such garbage now that the entire mine is in rubble? You've ruined each and all of us, you low-down, backbiting, rat-faced nincompoop. What will I tell the men? Better yet, what will you tell them? Oh, begone from my sight.
Solid.
Preposterous.
Righto. Oh, hang on. We can, oh, down here. Destroying the totem has freed the skeletal miners. That was one we did earlier. Despite receiving the head of Drexus, the destruction of the mines threw Lawrence into a rage and he refused to reward us. Solid. So probably killing him without blowing up the mine would have been probably a smarter idea. But you know what they say about hindsight. So what? Am I just hold on to this head for posterity? We can, there we go. Sort a little better. Well, we do have the severed head of Drexus. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but technically it's ours. Leandra's spell, which we need the blood for, which is in some place somewhere, which I don't remember where. Okay, so we are level, what, 14 now? Yeah, we are level 14 now. So we could probably start to try and take down the spiders, I suppose. Because I don't know what else off the top of my, exactly what else I should do. So Zerny, Troll's Bounty. Yeah, and we tried to turn the thing into Brandon earlier, and I couldn't give it to him for some reason.
Oh no, Palamine. So where's the Tenebrium? I hope you didn't get cold feet. We're talking big bucks here.
Can I... Yeah, alright. Right, yeah, so I can't seem to give him the Tenebrium. So, whatever. Whatever. Maybe he needs a different specific Tenebrium. The Tenebrium I'm carrying on me, I guess, is not up to the right caliber, I suppose, or whatever. I don't know. So let's go ahead and go after these spiders, I guess.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and
because that was something level-wise I wanted to do before, but obviously we did not have the level to do so. At least now we're a little bit better leveled, and so maybe now it would be a good time because I don't know what else to do. And we kind of need to level up a little bit more anyway before I want to try poking too hard in Sacred Stone. I think that's the name of that other village. So yeah, if nothing else, we can try that, I suppose. Because yeah, I'd want to be higher level before we give that a shot. Because we need Leandra's blood, and I think Leandra's blood is in some kind of, like, cathedral, but I don't know which cathedral the guide was talking about that I read that from, or whatever, forum post, wherever I got that information. I don't remember exactly which one it's referring to, so, you know. We actually should give this a save before we press any farther. Alright. Well, here goes, no, I'm hoping this group won't be respawned already. I don't think so. They do look very, very dead. So otherwise, I don't really totally know. The basement's highlighted. I wonder if that's something important. Whatever. Ignore it for now. Let's see here. I don't know what else is in this desert, but time will tell. Let's go ahead and zoom out here. Okay, so the Goblin Village is down this way. I'm thinking we could turn, like, this way, because I think that'll dump us more into this, and I'm low-key kind of looking for that big-ass spider. A little bit. What is that?
Oh, bless you for coming to Frederick's aid. He's been attacked, turned upon by his imp slave, cast down this hillside like an aged parent of a cragged sea cliff, left to be devoured by arachnid monstrosities.
Sorry, I'm turning my microphone. I don't know what that sounds like for you, but who are you exactly?
Who Frederick is unimportant. He is naught but a cog in the machinery of the greater good. But since you ask, since you cannot bear to remain unknowing of this person, Frederick will tell you this. He is a devotee to the goddess, to the Church of the Immaculate, to liberty, destiny, justice, and beauty, to scholasticism, mysticism, aphorism, nepotism, neologism, disestablishmentarianism, and the undead right to life.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. What about skepticism?
Frederick finds himself wary of it, to be quite honest.
You have an imp slave?
Don't look so surprised. Imps have a long history of compulsory service to the superior races of Rivellon. Frederick would be a fool to refuse the services of the realm's finest bloodstone-sniffing beast on moralistic grounds, no matter how humane or well-reasoned.
Let's discuss that bloodstone.
A valuable artifact, precious like the silence in a house newly emptied of a visiting mother-in-law. It is able to heal even the gravest wounds, and it is a key component of the Immaculate Faith. The Bloodstone? Give it here, come! Frederick wants to march back to the Immaculate Temple on 2 strong legs.
Why should I, though? I mean, should I? I don't feel like I should bother to heal this guy. He's an Immaculate, for starters. Maybe he'd be useful, but, like, I'm tempted to say hell no. It's just like, what's he gonna do about it? He's the one bleeding out.
I think it's better to keep this stone for ourselves. A healing relic seems rather useful, not to...
And how? That stone could save one of our lives someday.
Sorry there, Scarlet. I accidentally had Glork cut you off. That's completely my bad.
What do you mean you're keeping it for yourself? That's Frederick's stone. Frederick's rights. Like a bigoted grandfather serviced by a kindly immigrant postman. You'll realize the error of your ways sooner or later.
Walgraff grins arrogantly at the still suffering Frederick, leaving you no doubt he heartily approves of your decision not to spend the power of a bloodstone on an Immaculate.
Good.
He may not be the best sort, my friend, but who are we to let him die? That is for nature to decide, not us.
Forget you, Bear Daughter. Wolgraff gets it. We found a wounded Immaculate who'd been pushed down a cliff by his imp slave. He asked us to find the imp and return him. Yeah, well, forget that guy. He's an Immaculate. I'm not gonna waste my precious bloodstones on him. I'm saving those for a grievous, life-altering kind of situation. And I feel pretty confident in that plan. Definitely not. I mean, you know, Bear Daughter's like, you know, that's terrible. We can't do that to him. Like, I feel like we can. I feel like he's an immaculate scumbag, and I don't think he matters at all. That is the legs of a very large spider in the distance. Fun fact. Oh, yeah, I told you there was a big ass spider. What's the level? Oh, 14. Okay, yeah. All right, well, to hell with it then.
You'd greet us dressed in rags, willfully challenging us with your insolent stare, when your nose ought to be pressed to the ground. Our Highness won't tolerate such disrespect in our own royal chamber. Not for a moment longer. So
you have options here. Your options are intimidate. You, a queen? It's time someone cut that giant derriere of yours down to size. Ooh. We said she has a fat ass, and not in a, like a, hey, kind of way. And more of like a, kind of way. Our other option is charm, which is, gracious queen, I apologize for my loathsome appearance. I have been wandering many days and nights in hopes of catching even the smallest glimpse of your fair face. Or we have reason, which is, Queen Spider, I meant you no discourtesy. I want only to pass through your lands in peace. I'm tempted to say I'm gonna cut you in half because of all the spiders that I've been dealing with recently. Now, I imagine this fight is probably gonna be difficult, but at the same time, I do wonder what spicy loot I would get if I killed it.
We'll see how you feel about our most comely and rounded posterior when we've used it to crush you flat.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alright, well, you know the routine. Now we have almost no AP left, but we can get a little farther away from the other group. We don't have the AP to do any of this, so I guess we'll just... Solid. It's just like a miss. First thing does is miss. Cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. She had a 73% chance to resist, and she failed. Incredible. Alright, well. Take that. Alright. If I do this and save the rest, next turn I could go for barrage. Let's do that then. Alright, we'll save the rest for barrage, and then I'm thinking, oh, I don't have the AP for fireball, which is too bad. Still, at least even her being oiled would slow her down. I could try using a scroll of fireball if I had one. That does fire damage. Create a fire surface, that could be good. Poison damage. Ooh, fireball, that's what I wanted. Burning failed. Come on. All that work. It was such a good setup. Oh well, she is on fire though, so I would say it definitely worked.
Maimed and mutilated.
Sad face. Well, she's still taking damage, so it's fine. It's fine. There we go. Alright, now we can go for a spicy barrage? Well, not really, though. I can scoot up that far, but that's it. What the hell do you mean, too far? Fucking asshole. Okay. Can I shoot him regular, then? Well, not exactly the turn I wanted, that's for damn sure. Well, the good news is I can see her now. What the hell is she doing? She's summoning more little... Oh, those are eggs. Oh my god. I just realized. I was like, what the heck is she doing? Not near anything though, so... Right. As usual, Wolgraff's just trying to catch anything. No surprise there. Well, she's closer. You think you can hit her now? Ooh, that was good. Aha! No more eggs for you. Sad face, I did light myself on fire, but, you know, take your pictures while you can. That's fine, that's not that bad. Also fine. He's totally good. Aha! He's just only near the one, so... rather just spend it on a regular attack. It's not a backstab, but... oh, well, he still doesn't have the AP to do anything. To anybody. God dang it, dude. Oh, look. Well, she's bleeding. That's kind of neat.
Once my arrow tastes blood, it craves more.
Also, ow. Oh, oh, she felt that. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Well, she deleted Scarlet and almost Bear Daughter, so that's kind of neat. And by neat, I mean like kind of bullshit, but all right. Well, that was cool. Oh. He's out of movement, by the way. Oh, his like winged feet, I mean, not movement, whatever. Yay. Not before she spit in my face one last time and killed Scarlet. Just for one last slap in the face for the road, because that never gets old. Doesn't have the AP for anything, so stand still, I guess. Also, these spiders explode when they die, and it hurts a great deal.
This is the end for you!
Well. Oh, Bear Daughter. Hang on. Okay, there's more of them suddenly. Oh, it's over, I guess. Anyway, is everything good and done exploding, please?
On the mend.
I'll say. Right. Well. Oh look, I still can't access her inventory even if she is dead. That's nice. Well, let's see. Right. Okay, can I split and send one of them to Gloric? I don't know what happened there. It appears that nothing seemed to have happened there. Kind of weird. Right. Okay, let's try that one more time here. I don't know where that other scroll went. Hopefully it'll... Okay, it's fine. Just send all 10 of them to Gloric. Totally cool. Still don't know where that other one went, but whatever. Welcome back, Scarlet, my eternal pain in the ass. Okie dokie. Good news, guys. The heal totally worked. Okay? For realsies this time. I wonder where that other scroll went, by the way. Is any one of you holding a scroll that you shouldn't be, by the way? Ah. Somehow I sent it to Baradaughter, accidentally, I guess. Anyone else holding a scroll? I want you all of you, give your scrolls to Scarlet. She's the scroll person. She's the scroll person. Alright. There we go. Well, despite Scarlet dying right at the end, which is a little bit stupid because we almost had her, but it's fine, not super stupid. I'm still not salty. It's just a little annoying, but it's not super annoying. It's fine. I mean, we're used to Scarlet dying. Dying is Scarlet's favorite pastime, so I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, so. Ooh, got some interesting items. Some bracers. I don't know if they'll be worth anything, but it's worth looking at. There's a corpse. Nothing inside. All right, let's go ahead and check over here. Just because the obviously spider's really big, so kind of makes sense to check a larger area in case it drops things far apart. Anything really good over here? By the way, milk. Well, that's a good thing. To Baradaughter. Also to Baradaughter. Jawbone sword. Cool. Wow, that was interesting. Alright.
Wargrave spotted something.
Yeah, but you know, the thing about digging up graves is sometimes it's good. Sometimes it also is a insta-kill explosion thing that gets everybody killed. But we'll give it a save and then we'll go ahead and try to open it. After we just get everyone's health topped off here. Alright, let's just finish up Baradaughter as well. There we go. Okay, we're all back to full. Let's go ahead and give it a save, and then we'll try opening this, digging up this thing and seeing what's inside. Maybe it's treasure, maybe it's an explosion. You never really know. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready, I said. Okay, here we go. Come on, don't be an explosion. Oh, a chest. Alright. Oh, well, the plate scraps I didn't need. We can drop those. Drop that. We can go ahead and identify this stuff. The Shadow Essence, I think we could send to the Homestead, just like the Earth Essence to the Homestead. The Claw Scraps we don't even need. The Dye can send to the Homestead. Keys can go to the Homestead. The book. I guess we could send all of those to the Homestead. I guess we'll hold on to Drexus's head, I guess. I don't know what we're supposed to do with it, but... Alright, let's see here. They're just some regular strength ones. This one is sneaking and pickpocketing. We can check Wolgraf, but we'll see. Now, we'll check that against Gloric, but I'd be surprised. We're holding off on that one because of our level. That's just a selling thing. Gloric can check that as well. Alright, I think that was all we had. Oh, and it was the necklace. Strength, resistance. Okay, well, that could be really good for Gloric, so we'll check Gloric. So it looks like Gloric got a lot of stuff there, really. So this one, it's more reflection as melee damage, which is obviously fantastic. It keeps the strength, which is most important. Now, there is a little bit of health, but this one also gives him some fire resist, which is not bad. I would say definitely worth it. Especially because all the reflection as melee damage we can get is just always a good thing. And then the other one we had was we have this one, which... That's not as good. His current one has critical. This one has muted. This one is that. Okay, so it's not as good as that. And then what about this one? Also not as good. Sort of. Yeah, so probably not as good. This one, however, I do wonder. So this one is 63, so that's better. That's better. Bigger HP. There's a stun chance, which is good. Okay, so that one actually might be better. So it's 636 versus what's the other one? It's what, 558? So it looks like this Morning Star is actually better, actually. Yeah, this Morning Star is actually the better of the two, and it's also better than his current stuff. Although this one lets him keep, it actually gives him more HP, even though the damage is not as high, technically. I mean, not by a lot, but it's a little bit lower, but he does also get to keep his HP bonus, and I feel like that's worth it, so we're gonna go ahead and give it to him. Plus, come on, it's a jawbone sword. That's so cool. Alright, well, Gloric got some good stuff there. Now, Woolgraph, there was something for sneaking. Although we don't care about sneaking at all, actually, so it occurred to me. So this one we lose initiative, but it might be worth losing initiative to gain armor that's so much better, because his current thing is 17. So maybe we will go ahead and finally bite the bullet. Neat. Well, that was worth. And now that big old spider's dead. That's nice. Alright, we'll go ahead and, there we go. Let her save and see what else we can see. Anything else? Not really. Okay. Alright, well, the big spider's dead. Now, we could go up here. Right here, there's a big old group of spiders. Now, I've died to these guys before, but I was much lower level at the time, so I'm tempted to do it now, because any experience is good experience. Now that we're not fearing for our lives. Also, it does look like that's also a group of spiders down there, it looks like. Oops. Which we also did just save it, so. Alright. Well, that's a good thing, huh? Going to regret this. Give this a save before we get too close and kick this off. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Our nest welcomes you, a wandering minion of the Queen.
Who are you people?
We have devoted ourselves to the great Dream Weaver, the eight-legged, eight-eyed and eight-sensed lady of spun time. Man has ruled this world as a fumbling, foolish child king long enough. As his reign withers, the Dream Weaver shall rise.
Quite a curious group, a lot of you.
Whatever do you mean? We are all mere threads of gossamer in the Weaver's web, yourself included.
Oh, totally.
Wow.
I don't know. At the same time, though.
And no harm shall befall
The same time, though.
dream shall escape us, and thus we praise her.
Plus, no one should tell him that I just killed the queen.
Their beliefs are strange to me, but they seem content enough. I wish them the best of luck.
To each their own, flesh-eating monster worshippers included.
May the Weaver spin you a vision of delight in your dreams tonight, friend. And when she ascends, may she impale you swiftly and painlessly.
No one tell them that I killed the queen earlier. No one tell them. I'm sure they'll discover soon enough. Alright. I guess we can go ahead and cut left now, I suppose. Okay, all those spiders are hatching now. Die! Oh my god, dang it. Now I'm down the freaking cliff, though. Oh, never mind. Are they just, what, declaring the spiders are just attacking the... regular old sand people anyway, apparently. Like, the worshippers are just getting eaten anyway, apparently. Well, come and get it then, you little jerks. I mean, you know, I tried to let them leave. I tried to just leave. But hey, whatever. Maybe if the sand worship, or if the spider worshippers can attack get a tiny bit of damage somehow. Well, so far they're just getting massacred. I was kind of hoping they would deal some damage for me, but you know, so far they're just getting killed. Is all that's happening. Oh yeah, they're not gonna do a thing, dude. They're just gonna die. Oh my god. Hey, look, go get him, dude. Solid. Right. Well, that's something. Oh yeah, plus I'm like way more powerful than I was the last time I was here. That's for darn sure. And I guess we'll just use this to get up the cliff, I guess. Haha. Don't worry about it, it's fine. It's still fine. Well, if nothing else, they're wasting a lot of their turn trying to attack the initiate guy, if nothing else. That's a good thing. If I could light that oil on fire, that'd be so spicy. Like, at least 2 of them are really close by. Well, 3 of them now.
I feel quite dire.
Already poisoned, my dude. Already poisoned. Yes, thank you. You can see why fighting the spiders is annoying. You can see how many levels they have. Also, the last of the worshippers just died. You know, it's fine. Oh man, one really good grenade would be so good right now. Nice, well done. Thanks for showing up, Bear Daughter, as usual. Well, you know. You guys save the rest, I guess. Okay, I don't have Fireball. I could go like Fire Surface.
Firefly!
Yeah! Look at all the flames. Yes, run over the flames, you stupid spider. That was a good combo, man. Not bad. Can't even complain. Also, Glork got skipped, by the way. Yeah, burn. And they all keep running into the fire, dude. So many good kills. That was such a good combo.
Now you will know the range of my power.
Yes, Paul, burn, burn, baby, burn. It's so good. Wolgraf, they're like, hey, I didn't even know you were there. He's like, yes, didn't know I was here, did you? There's another one got hurt. Another one got hurt. Hit the wall. At least I have that going for me. Oh look, someone actually got a turn. Okay, didn't mean to do that. It's fine.
I can smell
Heyo.
your fear.
All right, Bear Daughter, you want to actually try and shoot something, please? Oh, there we go. Hey, she hit it. That's nice. Let's see here.
I invoke the power of the giant.
You like that, huh? Maybe now he'll also burn if we're lucky. fact, let's help him. He's like, ow. Yes, burn.
I can reach farther than you think.
Haha. Laura, get over here. Don't worry, my friend. Poison will not touch you now. Well, there we go.
Stitch in time, eh, friends?
They didn't kill me this time. I can't help but point out. Oh, we're good. It resolved on its own.
Sweet relief.
Everyone else is practically full health. Glork tanked all of that for us, which is good, because technically that is his... Technically that is his role. Alright, we're just gonna top off everyone else's health. Alright, he's full. Okay. We should give that a save. You know, I did try and leave the Worshippers alive. I did try, for you know, technically. Alright, well that bow is probably garbage, but the gold is useful. It's probably crap too. Hello, dead cultists. Oh wow, there's a lot of gold over here. That's nice. Oh, grenade. Oops, didn't mean to grab that pickaxe. That's not useful. Alright, first of all, yeah, it's garbage, but drop that. We don't need the pickaxe. Get out of here, pickaxe. Still, worth doing for the, for all the gold and the experience and all that. Obviously, they didn't kill us this time, that's for sure. Which, you know, that feels good.
Baking like a cake.
Oh. What are this?
Sakes alive! Are you real? My mind is turning with illusions. The spines. It couldn't have been. Could it? My companions, is it too late?
I met a group of strange fellows worshipping spider eggs. Are these your friends?
You mean they live?
Not anymore, they don't.
Praise be. But could they not be compelled to leave? As the Spider Queen's poison despoiled their very minds? Oh, for shame. For sorrow.
I met your spider queen, and I sent her back to the hell she came from.
The wicked queen is dead? Praise be. I hope you split her belly from tip to top, and each of her infernal children too.
Sir, what happened here?
There's cobwebs behind my eyes, coming out of my ears. Am I...
Kinky.
Am I mad? No. No, impossible. I am clearer now than I have been in days. Of that much I am certain. The Spider Queen. It was she who poisoned us. She who would see her spawn gnaw off our limbs while we cried tears of thankful devotion.
You say the Spider Queen poisoned you?
Yes, I can nearly remember. We're travelers, you see. Traders and merchants, ever en route from village to town. We'd heard these dusty plains would find us face to face with goblins, but this deterred us not. But the high winds proved too great for travel, and so we made an early camp that first night. As the sun disappeared below the horizon, the plains grew still, hauntingly still. We felt it in our stomachs, the unreality of it. Suddenly, as though she had appeared in a thunderclap, she was there among us. And none so much as fathomed the word escape before she'd stung us. But we did not die, no. Her bite was not a poison of death, but of dreams. Within minutes, each of us had succumbed. Hail to the Queen! The refrain sounded over and over, first in our minds, then from our very mouths.
Oh, well, you should be happy to know
It's heating up.
I killed the queen. Alright, so there is something to the left of me. Some sort of structure. I mean, hell, maybe that's the big old cathedral I need. Who knows? Now, going down this way, though, is Goblin Town, for lack of a better word. So we could cut left and see what this is about. I mean, well, we're already up here, right? We might as well. If it looks too scary or too big, then we'll backtrack. Well, then we'll go down instead towards Goblin Town. All I can think of is that song from from Hobbit, dude.
It's heating up.
It's like something, something, Goblin Town. You're like, oh man, it's like Halloween Town, but with more goblins. Ooh.
Dear me, it is happening! The void, the darkness, dear me, time lies in tatters!
Oh, the plot is in here. Uh-oh, I should have gone the other way. What in the hell's is going on?
There's this place, this pit that lies to the north. It is a rift of chaos, an epicenter of a time and space-devouring force. Void demons are besetting Rivellon, and the storms of chaos are shattering through our own dear homestead.
Oh no, my home base.
Demons creep through the rift. They must all be destroyed.
I need more information if I'm to face demons.
Not just any demons. Void demons. They are impervious to attacks with weapons or magic that any creature of this world can muster. But they have one weakness, for their simmering presence has permeated this area through and through for a long time. Tenebrium, that is the answer. The black ore that is dark as the void itself. Arm yourself with this foul material, and you shall be able to shred their bloodstone that controls their portal.
What about the rift? How do I close it?
The rift is the portal through which the demons seep. There is blood magic at work here, and he who says blood magic says immaculates. A bloodstone fuels the rift. Obliterate it, and the rift shall close. I've scouted ahead a bit and seen that 3 paths, or what passes for paths, lead to the center of the wasteland that lies before you. To the left is an encampment of Immaculates. Yes, they're but Immaculates, but their weapons look sharp as shark's teeth. So don't barge in like cats at a dog's wedding. The central path is a big no-no too, brimming with demons. I really wouldn't recommend it. Which leaves the right path, which may not be the right path at all, for it is deceptively calm along its trail and positively overflowing with magma. So basically I can offer you 3 options, all of them as appetizing as pig feed. And yet you'll have to swallow your portion whole. If not, the end of time will be swept into the void, and Rivellon with it.
How can the void beasts that are here harm the homestead?
They exist beyond the normal continuum of time. They are here, and they are sweeping through the winds of chaos at the end of ages, shredding what they find. Unless they are defeated, your home away from home shall sink into the maelstrom of oblivion, piece by piece. Do what you can, my friend. Do not falter. All depends on your prowess, and our homestead won't grow an inch until you've solved this dire matter.
Oh. Right. Okay. According to Zigzag, the shelter plane is under attack. He says that the attack is originating from a bloodstone rift in the north of Lakula, and that unless we destroy it, we won't be able to continue exploring our homestead at the end of time. So it's not. So it's just. It won't get bigger. We can't. There's no more areas will open up until we clear this little thing ahead of us. Zigzag said that there are 3 paths to the stone, to the Bloodstone. The left is filled with Immaculates, the center path is filled with demons, and the right is filled with lava. No matter which path we take, we will need Tenebrium to destroy the Bloodstone that awaits there, which is obviously bad juju because I don't have Tenebrium weapons. And even if I touch the Tenebrium, it would, like, kill me in an instant, so it's a problem. The shelter plane is under attack. Okay, we already saw that. So, we obviously cannot go that way until I have Tenebrium weapons.
Falling like a rat here.
Which maybe I can purchase some, or something.
Fiendish sluggishness.
Or something. Okay, so we can follow this path to see a little bit where it leads. But ultimately, I do think we need to more or less work our way down towards the Goblin Village. But we can follow this at least a little ways. Oh, we should save it. After learning all that, we should save it. So yeah, we need Tenebrium weapons, but I need to double check how to cure rot. Because I know one of the ways is bloodstones, but I think that, like, technically at the end of the trial, I think you were supposed to obtain a way to cure, the rot. So I don't know. I might have to do some looking up and figuring out what exactly is the process. You know. Well, there's a chest at the bottom of it, which is awfully suspicious. Kind of weird. I wonder if I'm leveled enough to beat that guy for Bear Daughter that she wanted. Possibly. Possibly. Pig. There's Blank. Send that right to the homestead. Dragon Scale Armor. Well, it sounds really cool. It has no bonuses, though, which is kind of icky. I mean, we could look at him, look at my boy, but I'd be surprised. Yeah, see, it's like really fancy name and everything, but like mine is already better. Like, you know, I mean, well, this other one, it only restricts, it's only 0.7 on the movement front, which is really good. And these other one give a little bit of resistances, though. That's kind of the bit, you know what I mean? Now, this one is good because it's actually technically a little bit better armor, but it also barely restricts his movement at all, right? So that is tempting. But this other one gives him resistances, and the Dragon Scale does not. So I'm a little bit on the fence about actually using that. The bonus back to the movement is really nice, but at what cost? Okay, well I mean it's interesting. It's interesting. Now, yeah, after we could look something up and figuring out like what I need so I'm immune to the rot, so I can use Tenebrium weapons. Technically, Bear Daughter has some points in Tenebrium, so we could buy Tenebrium weapons if that's a possibility and only give it to her, because she has a natural immunity to Tenebrium.
Toasty.
And we could make that work, and then like have her do all the actual killing and just have everyone else just sort of body block until she kills everything. We could try muscling our way through it that way. That's not my first choice, as you might imagine, but technically we could do that. Okay, so we could go left, which dumps me into that upper area, but I'm which I don't know, we could do that. I kind of hear something up there, so I'm a little curious. It might be nothing, but I am curious all the same. Oh, it's just bees over there. Okay. Oh, yeah, sweet. All that is holy. Hey.
Stand back, puny human, or I shall sear you with the eternal flames of the mighty Drog. Fear the wind of my wings. Quiver before the might of my razored talons.
Tempted to be nice, just because I don't trust anything in this world. But I guess we'll just see if I get bit in the ass for this. Flames, wings, and talons, huh? You don't look like much of a dragon to me.
Blasphemy! Do your imperfect eyes fail to recognize my true nature? A rabbit I may be without, but a dragon I remain within.
If you're a dragon, why are you in a rabbit's body?
Even an eternal creature of legend and myth needs a vacation from the limelight now and then. Sometimes it does one good to hop about among the clover without one's every waking moment remembered in song and story.
Good luck to you, Sir Dragon.
Be gone, weakling!
Right. Solid. So, we could go left, and because this kind of low-key does look like a dead end, and then we could bounce down, continuing to work my way towards the Goblin Village, which doesn't seem like a terrible plan. I'm just so happy to be out of slow down Spiderville. To, you know, a lot of this seems really stinking exciting. Okay, is it this way? No. This way, right? Yes. This way. Yeah, I'm just really happy to be out of that slowdown area, you know? That's just really nice. And I'm all about it. What is all of this? Hi. Hola.
Quickly before my audience disperses. I can't seem to convince Mrs. Hollingsworth there to choose a tale. Would you mind doing us all the honor? I'd be harrowed to sing to you of Gracchus Rex, the last Source King. Delighted to sing of Astarte, the fallen goddess of the Source. Terrified to tell you of Babe Oape, the Hag of Death.
Sing of Astarte, the fallen goddess of the Source.
Our first friend shall it be? Astarte, mother of the Source, who reared us and vanished. The greatest mystery. Yes, and so I sing. Sing the story of Astarte.
Do you hear it, friend? The forest music hums, buzzes, falls and rises like waves, like starlight through the atmosphere. Imagination, friend. It's imagination that transforms this music into the surreal. Perhaps more music can help you unlock your dreams. Perhaps.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, man. Thank you. Good talk. I just like saw all this dialogue and I'm like, okay, all right, good talk, man. Nice talking to you. All right, so there's you know, some bards just doing their thing. We'll double check, see where this dead ends to, and then we'll bounce. Really?
I've spotted something interesting.
Well, that's definitely a mistake. Let's give it a save before we touch it. Heaven knows at least some of these, well, I mean a fair amount of these that I've ever tested tend to blow up and kill you instantly. But not always. Oh.
You call to Wolgraf. He awaits your query.
Sorry, my guy. Those are probably crap. Those are probably crap. Teleportation could be good. Sure. Well, yeah, that was kind of neat, huh? Yeah, so this is just 33 boots with no bonuses and 72 dexterity thing with no bonuses. All of my stuff has bonuses. Still, it's not terrible. We can sell it at least. All right, so there's that way. So now we can go bounce down this way, but should we bounce down like left and then work our way down this, or should we go this way and then go down through there? I think this part is the Goblin Village. I think this is just the portal beneath the village. I think this is the Goblin Village. So maybe that kind of answers that thing. Alright, we'll have to get a little farther away, and then I'll have to look at my map again, because there's lots of little, obviously, as you can tell, lots of little hidey holes and paths and whatnot. And we'll see. I think I have been to the Goblin Village before, in some other playthrough. I do know that for sure, but I don't...
Was looking at a spot
I feel like I remember it being
just
tough,
flew off from.
you know?
Could the bird have hidden something there?
Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, but I feel like I recall the Goblin Village, like, there was something about it that was being kind of tough, but I don't remember why. I think that there's, like, totems, and maybe the totems themselves, like, attack you or something. I don't remember, but I feel like I remember it being tougher than you would believe. Alright, we can use this to kind of cheat scout a little bit. Okay, so there's one of the doors to the Goblin Village. Ooh. And then going this way is just another door. But otherwise, probably no different. Okay, so it's all Goblin Village, so we will give this a save. And then we will probably go say hi. But it is that time of night, and I'm going to go grab myself a rock star. So, BRB. Alright. We're back with a brand new rap and a song in my head. I'm willing to bet you'll never guess which song it is. That's not just me being a tool, I don't think you'll guess it. Sorry, I had to grab my rags to dry my hands. The song I have stuck in my head is called Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. Isn't it by the Oak Ridge Boys? I think it's the Oak Ridge Boys. I think. Or is it the Bellamy Brothers? No, I think it's the Oak Ridge Boys. I'm pretty sure. Bellamy Brothers is higher there. They're higher pitch. Anyway, it's old country. I'm pretty sure it's the Oak Ridge Boys, but it's called Elvira. I'm almost positive now that I'm thinking about it. I'm almost positive it's the Oak Ridge Boys, and it's very good. Classic country. It's fantastic. But the part I have stuck in my head is the super bass guy, because he's like super low pitch voice, crazy low pitch, and it's so much fun to listen to.
I could do with a
Stand back, pigskin. You're not welcome on our hallowed grounds.
Well, that's a rude thing to say. Here's the thing, goblin guy. You know, I may be eating a fast break, but don't think I'm gonna let you off the hook just because I seem laid back. Back off, goblin, or I'll cut out that hissing tongue of yours. If you just hold B, you always win, apparently.
You wouldn't dare, you bastard. Pass if you want, but speak to the Great Spirit Totem. He'll decide your final fate. Until you do, you are forbidden to leave our tribe's seat.
Wow. Surprising. Hello.
What have we here? One of two. The two of one. The torn of time. Oh, I know all about you. Clueless outcast, more than you know yourself. Among these faithful minions of mine, you may stay unharmed. You may leave unmolested, but only if you indulge me. I wonder, don't you know? Reflect on that which was, is, and shall be. And I wonder how you would respond to a few hypotheticals, if hypotheticals indeed they are. To me, my goblins,
right.
Gather round your totem.
Sorry. Yeah, totally.
Let us begin. Say you meet two soldiers on a strip of beach. They impede your way, the discourteous drunks. Do you accept their orders to accompany them? Or do you stay true to your course and damn their lives?
Sound familiar? In the beginning of the game, there was those two drunk soldiers on the bridge. We straight up killed them. So the question is, do you think he's asking what we should have done or what did we do? I mean, we stayed true to our course. We killed him. Do you think that's what he's after?
I would stay true to my course.
So would I.
Now say you meet a starving man. He is eyeing raw fish on a merchant stall as if it were the world's greatest treasure. Do you slap his hand bent on thievery? Or do you close your eyes to his lawless intent?
Now this dude was trying to steal the fish merchant's thing, and we told him, like, learn to fish, don't steal. So I'm just gonna say what I did in these situations, and I'm hoping that's what he wants to know. I would slap his hands.
I would slap his hands.
So would I.
And finally, say that you meet a creature in distress. A beast of burden, perhaps. Wounded while protecting his mistress or master when they were assaulted by lonely bandits. Do you go to great lengths to save it, even though it doesn't concern you in the least? Or do you leave it to die and become carrion bird supper?
I don't remember this one. I think somewhere there was an escort quest, like in this beast of burden, I think it is, of some kind. But I don't remember this one. Is this something I've done? Like, cause we avoided that quest because I think it was an escort quest of some kind, and I didn't like it. I thought. I don't remember this. I don't remember this quest, which makes me think I probably didn't do it. Maybe. But would he bring it up if I didn't do it, or would he only bring it up if I did it? And if I did it, I imagine I would have tried to save it. If I did it. If I didn't meet it, then I would have left it to die. This is gonna get me killed. Totally.
I would go to great lengths to save
I'm just gonna say this in case I did meet it, but...
So would I.
You have answered me truthfully.
Oh.
You who have been ripped from the ages. Your words do not belie your actions. Hear the spirits speak, my goblins. It is not to be speared, this creature. It may freely dwell among your kind.
Oh, that was surprising.
I need a moment to reflect.
Let's see.
If they're happy, who are we to argue? In my time in your world, I've seen people worshipping far worse things than a piece of wood.
Rise from the dead once more and drink great spirit rum.
For the good of all, source hunters ought to be as altruistic as I, without exception.
Oh my god, dude. I've never, like, your options, I've never met characters that were so quick to suck themselves off. Absolutely.
Those as giving as you are rare and exquisite as rubies. What a pleasure to behold you.
They are definitely an item. You guys can't listen to that dialogue. You can't tell me Gloric and Scarlet aren't a thing. There's no way. They're definitely a thing. Just like, look, I mean, obviously, it's all your choices, but with the way they talk to each other, there's no way.
Once more, the filth talks, your wagging tongue. I may just roast it whether the totem likes it or not.
Tell me about yourself.
I, insolent and ignorant pigskin, am Sada Kandras, chief of goblins. I am the totem bearer, the lord of earth and sky. One day, all the world will bow before me and whisper my name in reverence. That wretched insect is who I am, Sada Kandras.
Who is Grutilda?
She, Hoghide, is chief bitch of worm-weak orcs in Hunter's Edge. Go there, yes, go, and she will make you orc bitch slave. Grovel, little human. Grovel before spineless orc woman.
Did you ever wonder what Gollum would sound like if he said bitch? Now you know. Did you ever wonder? I didn't know I needed that in my life, but as it turns out, it's really funny. I just like the way he spits it out with such venom, dude. He's just, cheap bitch. just like there's like so much just like pop to it, dude. So, anyway, so is this your village?
Village. Ha! This is a tribe seat. This is sacred ground. The only reason you still live is because the totem will so. I would make you a slave, just like all those other humans. The ones sent to us by Orc Bitch Grutilda.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude, there it was one more time. Hell yeah.
Someone leave an oven door
Alright, well,
open?
funnily enough, I'm just, they just let me hang around. Shocking.
Someone leave an oven door open.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and give that a save. That was surprising. It's not at all what I expected to happen. The first time, I know I've been here at least once before, but the last time I didn't, they weren't just like, okay, hell yeah. Like, last time they weren't super nice to me, which makes sense because these guys are level 16, so it would be wise for me not to piss them off. So that works out well, I guess, but yeah, I mean, the last time I remember having to fight them. Anyway, but hey, we got a new waypoint. I'm assuming it's like, what, Goblin something or other? Yep, Goblin Village. I mean, hey, that's pretty neato. Not what I expected, but a surprise, but a welcome one, to be sure. Alright, what other kind of madness we have going on around here? Oh, bad guys. Alright, well, I'm not in the desert anymore, so I'll give it a shot. These guys are only level 14 though, so we are on track for these ones. Well, I guess we'll just take everyone seriously like they're a super threat to me. Because the last few times I was like, oh, I don't even need to go cloak mode. This will be fine. It's been a little bit of trouble, so for now it's only 2, but I guess you never know. We'll just pretend like it's a really big deal. And then we'll just do this.
Vicious vortex!
Pew. Oh, that was good. Finish him. Unlimited power. All right. There you go. It really wasn't a big deal. Wasn't even me just being dramatic. Oh, potions. Neato. And a chest. Oh. Hey, Woolgraph. Hey, guy. Heyo. Some boots that are probably garbage. Helmet that may be okay. And a love grenade. Send that to Gloric for the husbando. Isn't husbando the it's like waifu but for men? I know so little that I'm not even sure. I think so. Yeah, it's not better. My bonuses are better. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's husbando. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a person here. Sorry, hey, slave guy.
Blessed may you be by all 7 gods, dear champion. But for your timely intervention, I would have ended up in either an orcish cauldron or the goblin slave pen, whence these thugs were ordered to march me.
How'd you end up here?
I'm from Hunter's Edge, a hamlet to the east of here. Heed my advice, and stay well away from that pitiable place, for no human may walk there freely anymore. The orcs came in the night, and we stood as much chance as chickens would, locked in a hen house with a pack of starving wolves. Not to mention that our champion Medora had already abandoned us.
Yeah, so Hunter's Edge is it's like the main thing for, it's like the main bit for Medora and like her story thing. And so that's where things go down with her, but obviously we didn't recruit her and we've never bothered. So that would be different for us, but you know, we're carrying Woolgraph, so you know, it sort of is what it is right now.
Those who escaped their initial frenzy, eluded their horrid hunger, were all enslaved. I myself was en route to be sold as a slave to the goblins, but those idiot orcs denied to pay a troll their eternal troll toll. Needless to say, a fight ensued. A fight that brute of a troll won with flying colours.
Yeah, I meant that troll. He's very dead.
We merry 3 were the only ones to escape the carnage and taking a bit of a breather. That is to say, the fight had made my orc guardians hungry once more. Had Pudgy Pete survived, it'd have been skinned and chopped by now. Regular devils, these orcs.
I have some questions for you.
Go ahead.
What do you know about the mines?
Ask me not why it has been the nucleus of such strife, for I haven't the foggiest. In truth, I don't intend to find out either.
Tell me about the goblins.
The goblins have been the masters of Silverglen's mines for a while now. Took it by force. From what I hear, the erstwhile miners back in the village have no idea their brethren from Hunter's Edge are being forced to slave in their lost quarry. The more fool them. Thanks again for freeing me, dear champion. I'll make a dash for it to size seal, and hope the undead there have grown sluggish enough for me to slip by.
Oh, you actually should be happy on that front, man. I actually took care of that undead problem. That's actually a thing of the past. It's actually super undead free, actually. So hey, you should go back there. It's like a vacation spot by comparison to what it used to be like. All right. Well, that was kind of neato, huh? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's for that dungeon thing that we already saw. Okay. Oh, look, that's the Immaculate Cathedral. That's what we need for Leandra's blood. Oh. Well, we're accidentally chasing plot. You know it's an accident because you know, we're going after plot, and there's no way I knew what I was doing. That's how you know it was an accident, because, you know, we're doing the right thing. That's how you know it wasn't on purpose, because if it was, I wouldn't be doing it. Oh. Look at that, guys. Jello. Alright. I don't think it's Jello. Other than the slimes or Jello or whatever it is. Let's go up the other way and see what's up there. Unless, of course, do you think that guy was talking about a different troll? Maybe that's what's up here is another troll, not the one I killed earlier.
Seems these trolls have been busy of late.
They must be powerful indeed to overcome so many. Orcs and humans both.
I agree, but apparently this is a different troll.
One of the alien aspect approaches.
Oh.
Go on, my boy. State the ancient demand.
There's an achievement to make this guy the king. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how it happens, but
Troll. Well nigh correct, my son, but not quite.
Troll.
You come very close in your approximation of the venerable bit, my boy, but a tiny flaw distorts it still.
Troll.
Capital, my son. Most excellent. I'm very proud of you indeed. Now then, dearest wanderer of Lucula's leaf-strewn lanes, you have heard our inviolable command. Pay us, trolls, the toll that is our prerogative, and the bridge shall be yours to cross.
Who are you two?
I am Bridgekeeper Archibald, and this wee cherub is my dear son, Amadeus. I'm in charge of his education, and will see to it that one day he shall become the greatest bridgekeeper ever to have voiced the hallowed tenet. Troll toll, yes, so he shall. So he shall indeed.
I have some other questions for you.
Ask them, and I shall answer.
What happened to those dead travelers?
Those clubbed unfortunates over yonder, they did not pay the toll, traveler. And to be clubbed, I'm afraid, is the fate that indubitably befalls those who do not heed the infrangible doctrine that is troll toll.
Why must we pay a toll?
Because our king deems it equitable that we should do so. His word is law amongst us trolls, and by extension, anyone who travels through his lands, the woods of Lucula.
Let's discuss the Troll King.
They say only one of your kind has ever met him, and even that is but a rumor. Maradino is the name this exception went by, a sorcerer. Know you so quit that grimace of eccentric character? I was told he had a lair upon Lucula's desert plain, but have never seen proof myself. All for the better, I believe. For should he have stood in the presence of the king, his presence would have been snuffed decisively and brutally.
Oh, so on the desert there's a wizard that has met the Troll King, apparently, which means I must have missed it.
Bang! With a bang indeed, Amadeus. You may refrain from handing us the recompense we are due until next we meet, but I must warn you that to cross the bridge without paying the toll is to invite death upon you. A scythe he will not carry, no, a troll's club instead.
Got it. Fascinating. We met a troll named Archibald and his well-behaved son, Amadeus, who asked us to pay a toll to cross the bridge. That's true, and I won't try and cross the bridge without paying the toll, because mostly I am just curious. I mean, I'm curious what else there is. Now, obviously, we already went up there, so there is this little area up here I haven't seen, but partially, I'm tempted to go to the desert and find that cave. This kind of looks like a cave. That might be the cave. Anyway, I'm curious to try to find that too, but for now, let's go ahead and give this a save, and then let's bounce up here to this plateau, make sure there's nothing on it, and then let's possibly go back to the desert and see if we can possibly find a cave, question mark. Or, I mean, there was also, wasn't there like a cave somewhere that was like the lair of the Troll King that had a door that was locked that I didn't know how to get into? Wasn't that a thing at some point? Hi.
Howdy. Lovely day for a romp through the forest, ain't it?
Absolutely.
Ha! Like hell. Goblins round here swarm as thick as flies round my cattle's asses. Put an axe in my bodyguard's face, one of them did. Right where his big drunken nose used to be.
Tell me about yourself.
So, you wish to partake in a polite little parley about our respective prospects, purposes, and expectations in life, do you? Rotten, cotton-picking nonsense, that. I'm Roy. I'm in the animal trade. And instead of knocking back cheap rye in Silverglen, I'm stuck in a friggin' forest surrounded by totem-worshipping savages that want to use my privates for target practice. There. Now you know it all.
Well, he's nice. Nice animals you have.
Aye, my latest set of merchandise. Joy to herd 'em, that lot, until they crap all over your shoes, that is. Won't cost me fortunes on bootblack's wages much longer, though. Bought 'em for cheap from Berkshire back in the city, and I'm about to sell 'em dearly indeed in sacred stone. Full of lunatics, that place, or so I've been told. They'll slice these beasts from ear to ear the moment they can get their hands on them. Use the blood in rituals or some such. Lunatics, right? Madman. Must you?
What do you know about Silverglen?
Not but your typical mining settlement is Silverglen. You know the kind. Rough and tumble shacks, rough and tumble workfolk, and a handful of women that let their petticoats drop to the floor the moment they see a shiny coin between your fingers.
Right. Tell me about your bodyguard.
Donnie. Bah, some thug from Seal he was. All balls, no brains, you know. Perfect set of qualities to lead me past them zombies, I figured. Figured right, I did, until we met them goblins. Now, you can have balls bigger than that bull over there, but it takes a fair bit of wit and cunning to beat a goblin at the hunting game. And Donnie, I tell you, the simple soul would have believed you if you told him eggs grow on eggplants.
What a funny guy. Those goblins you mentioned sound nasty.
No kidding. Ferocious as a hungry mountain lion, that lot. With swords and spears for talons. Donnie and I must have adventured too far north. I'm just gonna hang low until I can no longer smell him, and then I'll make a dash for it. Without an escort this time.
Yeah, good luck.
Be seen around here. We should go before they come back and decide to have veal for lunch. You may be too tough and wiry to be eaten, but I'm as soft and tender as a newborn calf, thank you very much, which is something I do not intend to share with a famished goblin or any other carnivorous creature.
So yeah, he needs an escort to leave, and you might be surprised to learn, and you probably won't be surprised to learn, that escort quests suck. So, cave in the desert, huh? It kind of looks weird. I mean, we could just, you know, mosey back to the desert this way. Poke around a little bit. And then there's also the Lair of the Troll King, which I don't remember what we learned about that back in the day. But the Lair of the Troll King could be another pretty intelligent place to, because like there was like it was blocked by something, and at the time we couldn't go in, and I don't remember why anymore. So I'd be curious as to see why. Okay. Some quick Googling later. I have found out things. So the first thing. Okay. So Meridino's lair. That's what we're looking for. That's the wizard that the guy was talking about. So it's where we met Frederick, where he got shoved down the cliff. That's where it is. So that's where the entrance is. Now we have to find where Frederick was so I can figure out how to get to where he was.
Potent heat.
You know.
To me, my goblins.
Excuse me, you monkeys.
Baking like a cake.
Excuse me. I gotta go find where Frederick was. Cause yeah, that's where it is. We gotta go there.
Frederick last saw the imp at the top of this cliff.
Ah.
But there isn't a soul in sight.
Ha!
He must have hidden in the cave Frederick mentioned. What did he call it?
Feed
The
this
Lair of
sluggishness.
Maraschino?
Yes, thank you. I found it already. Thank you. The Lair of Maraschino? Isn't that like a cherry? And no, I don't think that was quite what he meant. The Lair of Maraschino? Alright.
Ugh! This place reeks of stagnant magic.
Oh, really?
If you were constructing a secret cave lair, I doubt ventilation would be your first priority.
I mean, that's a fair point, but at the same time, you don't have to rub it in, my guy. Hello? Oh. Dear. Okay, I choose south. Ah, well, it is a dead
I
end.
feel uneasy here. I better keep my weapon at the ready.
Good call. Study, apparently. Alright, well, yeah, there's a magical lock on it, so don't get too excited.
The Great Meridino's recipes are stunning and so very simple. You never know when one might come in handy, so it's best to learn them all.
Right. Good talk, Rat. Thanks, man.
If this was once someone's hidden lair, it seems they've long abandoned it by now.
It certainly doesn't seem to have been a planned departure, does it?
It does, doesn't seem particularly planned, does it? It does seem abandoned rather quickly. Oh, I could sell that. That was worth quite a lot. You think that golden spoon or whatever that was over here was worth something? No. No, no. No, no, definitely not. I'm just stuck on the furniture, in case you're wondering why I pause. Don't mind me, just stuck on the furniture. Oh, that's not it. Hang on, another way. Other side of the wall. Hey.
What are you doing here? Maradino the Marvelous won't appreciate your disturbing his things. Not one bit.
I love that little accent, dude. It's so good. All right, I gotta save it. I gotta save it. Thank you. Cloth scraps. Just the bed. Just the wee bed. Okay. Nothing crazy there. All right. All right. Oops. Apparently, I picked up both on accident. This is for Marksman. Send that to Bear Daughter. Send that to Bear Daughter. I'm gonna identify that. Go ahead and drop that. There was another necklace. Tenebrium Resistance. Heyo. Reflect 10% of melee damage as earth damage and another reflection. Tempting. Alright. Anyone else need something? Ooh. That could be good for her, because she already has, the immunity to Tenebrium, which that part is not bad. Any resistance is good, but the reflection of melee damage is good if she got attacked in melee. And her current one is not amazing, so yeah. That's actually really good. Neato. Alright, we should give that a save now that we got something fancy. Oh. I think we picked up that other thing a while ago. I just don't think we'd actually gone through it yet. Claymore. To hell with it. Take the lot of it. Bear Daughter. And this is a dexterity thing. Claymore is just good for money, but we'll check Bear Daughter first. So what about this? Immunity to burning. That's pretty spicy. It's intelligence, which is not obviously amazing for Bear Daughter or for Wolgraff, but I'm certain there must be some bonuses. Initiative is good, and immunity to burning is fantastic, and the armor is amazing. Okay, so that's really good. That could be really good for her. What about his? Okay, so current one also has intelligence, funnily. Or no, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so intelligence and initiative. His current one gives him some resistances and HP. Immunity to burning is really good. And he's more front line, obviously. He is in more danger than she is. That's probably worth it, right? That's probably worth it. Immunity to burning is really good, but like it almost is double, almost perfectly is double his current armor. And that little bit of resistance is it better than like whatever 40 more armor plus immunity to burning? I don't think so. Ooh, cool armor. Yeah, I'd say that's worth it. And then now for this one, now we can check that against what she's already wearing. So this one is better armor, more resistances. Immunity to muted is good, but it's not world-beating, not life-changing. Yeah, I feel like his old armor would be better for her too. So, I mean, you know, we could. She wasn't wearing one before, and no offense to her, but she's not. It's not like she's Scarlet pretty. No offense to her. You know, so it's like, it's not the worst thing if she wanted to wear a hood. Scarlet's too pretty to cover up with anything, so, you know. Okay, let's see. Alright, hey, that was good for us. We need to repair our armors, though. I'm noticing there was several characters I glanced at just now that their armors were a little bit beat up, so we do need to repair our armors when we get a chance. Alright. This is interesting. Alright. And a boat. A beat up boat. Alright. Ooh. What is in here, pray tell? Not a lot. Bear daughter? Alright. Okay. This way it is, I suppose. Right, I guess.
I sense enemies nearby.
So do I. Let's hope they're not world beaters. I mean, it's a flower. How bad of a flower is it? I mean, it's a big flower, but it's really gross looking. Whatever it is. What level are these things? Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's big and powerful, but it's not like it's a 18 or anything unholy. So that's not bad. I think we'll save her other ones. Okay. Usual combo, and I don't think you can backstab a plant, but we'll get away from the rest of these guys just for safety. And we'll just get in there. Obviously, I didn't expect to knock him down, obviously. Oh, Whirlwind is a little bit of a waste. Can we go Cripple instead?
Maimed and mutilated.
Well, it's good damage anyway. It's not bad. Okay, I'm thinking instead... something like this. Then I think we'll save the rest. Aha! I was wondering if it was weak to fire. Well, that was obviously turbo worth it. He certainly is. Ah, failed the poison. Oh, the pain. I mean, mostly it's just covered in oil. It's not super painful. Saved against fear. It's fine. I got poisoned that time. That's alright. Don't worry about it, my friending. Yeah, let's see if we can get rid of this other guy. Whoops, I hit the rock. That was my bad. For being too quick on my aim.
Good as a new penny.
I'll say. Hey-oh. Alright. Well done, my fire elemental. Whoops. Sorry. Once again, was way too quick on the release there. Yeah, that was obviously, well, that went really well. Weak to fire, as one would assume from a plant. Okay, now let's do this. Get rid of that pesky fire so I can walk around without feeling like I'm gonna die.
Upon the earth.
What a deluge!
Alright. Let's give it a second. Okay. Ooh. And a bow kit.
The 7 brand abundance!
Trippy. Oh. Some rando things here. Interesting. Lots of clicking, I can't help but notice. And lots of apples. Apple. Alright. Lots of apples, huh? And there's a grassy patch that I'm a little scared to dig up, and lots of clicking from like switches, which makes me a little bit nervous. Also, these plants are arrayed in a very specific way, which seems suspicious. I saved it first because obviously who knows what this will be. Oh. Aha!
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Key to the study. Ignore the clicking. I mean, they are switches, but I imagine there must be some sort. Maybe it's a puzzle or something. Like it's a hit the switches and you'll unlock something, but it doesn't mean anything to me, obviously, without knowing in advance. None of them have a value, so I doubt I could sell them. Holy hand grenade. Wow, lots of grenades. Okay, there was a couple grenades. Hey, send that to Glorix, send that to Bear Daughter. Send that to Bear Daughter. That's a bow kit. I guess we'll send that to the homestead. Okay, there was a helmet, which looked big. Make sure we're on the right guy here. Yep, okay. I mean, it's just 38, so his is better. His is like better stats and stuff, so nothing crazy. And then what was the other thing we picked up? Oh, a wand. It's just money. Okay, let's give it a save, and then let's talk to this guy who's flipping a lid. But now we have the key to the studies, so... Which is what I'm assuming what we're actually here for. Hey, freaking out guy.
It's heating up.
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. No, 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 no. Bad Yox. Bad.
Tell me about yourself.
No. No, no, no.
Right.
Bad Yox. Very bad. Shouldn't have done it.
Tell me about your master.
No. No. He must be. He must. A little imp is too weak to kill a great master. Too small. Yox only pushed him once, just a little shove. How could Yox know how fast he'd fly off that cliff? Oh, he'll come for Yox. He'll kill Yox. He shouldn't have done it. Oh, if only Yox had courage. If only Yox were brave, like a great, brave, heroic imp. He'd march right up to Master and he'd say, "Oh, Yox is too much a coward to dream of it." Yox scrambled into this cave to hide. Hide from Master till the end of time. Do you think Master will find Yox here? Oh, but Yox simply can't run away. His legs are like marmalade. What can Yox do? What can Yox possibly do?
What is he doing, cowering here while his master awaits his return? It's time for Yox to face the music.
Oh,
That's right. Every action has its consequence, and Yox has got to face it.
Yeah, you're not gonna get anything by sitting here.
You're right. Yes, of course. Yox is Master's slave. A slave forever must he be. Perhaps if Yox begs, his master will forgive him.
That's not quite what I assumed would happen. We told the imp he should return to Frederick. Yeah, that's not quite what I thought that meant. Not exactly what I thought that meant, but, you know. You know, whatever. Whatever, hey, whatever, man. Ain't no skin off my nose. Not quite what I assumed that would... Actually, hang on a minute. I did save it right before I talked to that guy. You know what? It's worth it. Reload. I don't want to tell him to do that. All right, this time, real quick, we'll just tell him, you know, stay here, man. You know, I mean, I already said, you know, forget you, Master Boy, and I didn't heal his wounds with a bloodstone. So it's like, why would I now help him by returning the imp? You know, just tell the imp to stay here. Yeah, I didn't realize that that's what that meant. I thought it meant like, you know, you should be brave. Go like whatever. Go finish off your master or something. Like, I don't know. I thought I very much not what I thought that meant.
No.
All right, here we go. This time, here we go.
I don't think I've ever met a creature so fearful. This imp ought to stay here and hope his master doesn't come looking for him.
That's right. One day he may even muster the courage to run away and find freedom forever.
Yes. Yes. Yox will stay forever and forever, and Master will never find Yox, and maybe one day Yox will be brave, and then Yox will run free from his cave and free from Master for always.
Hell yeah. That's what I assumed that meant. We told the imp to stay hidden in the cave. You're darn right we did. There we go. I feel better about that. That was more of what I intended. Alright, so now we can go to the study and pop it open with the key. And pop it open. This way. No, wait. That was not the right way. Hang on. I mean, it all leads back. It's not complicated, but we might as well be as efficient as possible. Okay. And we did find the key earlier. We'll give it a save, of course, before we pop that open, just in case the door is whatever, booby-trapped or something and kills me immediately. Which, I guess you never know. Wait for it. Okay, here we go. Poof.
The wizard's study, is it? I doubt he'll mind if we help ourselves to any goodies he might have left behind.
I don't see anyone here to stop us in any case.
Why does it say I can attack you? Really? It's been nearly 3 months since Meridino has been green. Day after day he gazed from the windows of his father's home, waiting for the torrent of snow to cease. After many weeks of cold, Meridino grew impatient. Who was the winter to decide how long to stay and when to go? Shouldn't a wiser fellow, say Meridino himself, for instance, make such an important decision? It was settled. Meridino himself would clear winter from the land, and its denizens would laud him as a hero. He swathed himself in furs and broom in hand, set to the task of sweeping away every snowflake into the... Okay, every snowflake into the bin. He worked for many long hours, but whatever progress he made would be quickly reversed by a constant, gentle powdering from above. Meridino wailed, Meridino stamped. He glared into the gray-white sky above him, pointed a finger straight into its colorless mass, and swore, "You will pay for this." Right. Totally. And this one? The Witch and the Beast. Oh, it's just like a, what, like a fairy tale? Alright, The Witch and the Beast. Deep in the forest, there lived a witch called Yargermain. Her beauty and intelligence were unmatched in the realm, and at the age of 32, that witch decided to spend the rest of her life in the solitude of the forest. Legend has it that she befriended a mighty spirit who lived in the forest, and that she became his lover and gave birth to his child. Sadly, Yargermain's newborn boy was ugly and looked more like a beast than a man-child. His whole body was covered in brown fur, and the boy grew up in the forest. He looked more and more like a terrifying animal. He killed innocent people who ventured too near to Yargermain's hut, and so she decided to end her son's pitiful existence. Once the spirit discovered that what she had done, he strangled her. Now he haunts the area around Yargermain's hut with the spirit of his son beside him. Well, that was depressing. Hell yeah. It's like, well, that was depressing. My favorite. Meredith the Even Star. It worries me that these guys are all like level 16. Can I just say? Lodonia the Dissonant. Dissonant? I don't even know. Meridino in the Matchbox. There's a lot of weird random books here. Right. Hang on a minute. Let's just do that instead. Empty bottles, lab junk, latest research. Ah. Ooh, cleansing water. I almost think I might have that, but I can sell it even if I do, so it's fine. Okay. Just what? Book?
Does anything seem different
Ah,
now?
a door was fake. That's what's different. I already read that one apparently. Dexterity potion. Welcome the Forsaken. Okay, let's give this a save. In case I step through here and all these dudes attack me. I'm a little worried if they will, because they are all out-level me, so it's a concern.
Source Hunters 1, Secretive Absent Wizard 0.
We're getting pretty good at this, if I do say so myself.
Horrific Scream. Ooh, Witchcraft. Look at that. Oh, wow. Meteor Strike Scroll. Fancy. Bloodstone Shard.
Ah, what have we here?
It's got to be the Bloodstone Frederick is so desperate for.
Yeah, I would say so. All right. We decided to keep the Bloodstone for ourselves. You're darn right. All right, we found a recipe describing how to brew an Elixir of Courage. Ah, so we can brew an elixir and then probably give it to the boy. Ah, this is probably what it is. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. What do I need? What do I need? Complex formula. Let's see. In case one of her 1,000 sisters. Okay, an apple and a pumpkin. Ho ho! There was a. Oh, I knew it! I knew it!
Hold your tongue and listen closely. Maradino the Omniscient will lay all bare.
Ouch, Charlie. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, they're all 16. Why? Okay, well, we'll give this a shot here. I guess it's it for you. Gotta get away from the rest of these kids. Pretty concerned about my chances of winning, can I just say. Well, I didn't do a whole lot. Let's see here. Chance to petrify. Fire surface. Yeah, a little concerned I'm gonna nail him though. Let's see.
Works every time.
Oh, that did literally nothing. Alright, maybe we can... Ooh, that was good. Oh, burning, that was good. Cursed? That seems bad. Drain willpower, also bad. No longer burning. Okay. Fear. All of us were saved. Some of us are literally immune to it. Fortified. And blessed. Less than ideal. Okay. Thank you for that. How long is your turn, might I ask? How much AP do you people have? Good lord.
I need to lie down.
Well, that's not awesome. I'm just gonna say it. That's not awesome. Stun failed. That's a good thing. Okay, could be worse. Yeah, he's in fear mode, running away like the man he is.
Stitch in time, eh, my friends?
I agree. It is a stitch in time.
Listen close. Can you hear the crackle
Oh,
of my
look at
power?
that. Well, I got one. That's nice. Okay, I was trying to make sure we weren't purposely in an up and down kind of deal. I'm thinking of killing his friends first, because I think maybe focusing him down, if he had less buddies to wail on me, might be easier. Reduces DPS if nothing else. Reflected damage. It's fine, we can deal with it. I like how Wolgraff is just running away. Can't be crippled, I'm immune. Ooh, he's on fire, that's good.
A plague is upon me.
Good lord. Gloric's just getting wailed on, dude.
Welcome the Forsaken, forsake
No.
me not. Return to me.
Hey, you jerk. Don't revive people. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to do. Oh, look who's back. Okay. Solid. Alright, let's try something different, shall we? Gotta get away from the zombie. Wolgraff is not the guy for that. Okay. Let's see here. There's Gloric. Let's see here.
Cold hands, cold heart.
Well, he's chilled, and that seems like a good thing. I mean, I don't super know. Let's see. Well, he's diseased. Let's see. Do I have anything to cure diseased? Magical armor. Cannot be healed. I have a lot of buffs and things, but nothing specifically for that.
The force of Maxos is within
No, I
me.
didn't do a whole lot. Oh, he's like ghost form now. Oh, I hit several people there. Let's see here. He's like gets healed half the time when I hit him. It's not ideal. Whiff. Not a whiff. Ooh. Damage. Ouch, Charlie. Whiff, thank the Lord. Cursed, not ideal. I don't know what Curse does, but I don't like it. Okay, that's fine. I barely did a thing. Failed. Alright, come on, dude. How much AP do you have? Alright, it's like, are you done?
I'm
Oh my
dying.
god, that hurt. Yes, Gloric, I think you are dying, my guy. Problem is, what's his face is gonna kill Gloric, and he's not gonna have enough.
Melodia the dissonant.
So I have to kill all these dudes twice, really, because after I kill them once, he revives them in ghost form. In case you're wondering. Oh well, look, I got the zombie. That's a good thing. And cures infected, but oh, I can. Okay, that's a good thing. Ooh, that was fat damage.
Sweet relief.
Alright, my dude, nothing matters more than you keeping yourself alive. Okay, there's a little more health. Ooh, that was spicy. Alright, nothing but heals for our boy. Okay. Let's see here. Do you think maybe this one is the way to go? Or maybe we should go for a touch move, if I have any. To a summoned creature. But I don't think any of these are really summons, though. Not technically. Let's see. Oil surface. Fire surface. That could be good. Give ourselves some more oomph.
Servant of the Frost.
We need backup. Immune to fear. Nice try. Oh, look at that. Scarlet's immune to fear, too. Failed.
I can reach farther than you think.
Alright. Well, it was a good effort. Thanks, man. Thank you. I was just thinking how terrible it would be if I actually killed one of these people. Whiff. Thank you. Well, that's why we spent so much time healing last turn. Failed. It's fine. Wow.
Your eternal night is over.
Thanks, man. So happy that... Oh, look, he killed one of his own guys. Wow. Betrayal. Betrayal. Wow, her bow does fat damage to these guys, which is good. We need that. Woolgraph is completely worthless, as usual. I know it might surprise you. Ah, what luck. I bet you we can't cripple a ghost, so I won't try. That was a crit. I know, it's real exciting. Frozen. She's gonna get revived next turn, but it does technically create time, technically. Alright, I do have the Vampiric Touch, which could be good to finish you off.
As good as a new penny.
Okay. Hopefully I won't have to kill her like a third time, but I guess time will tell. Okay, so they are immune to air damage. In case you're wondering.
Exhaustion overcomes me.
It is what it is. Wow. I've killed them like what, over and over and over. Oh no, was that the second time? I think that might have only been the first time I killed the armored one, so that's actually not as bad. Wow, it just does so little damage, dude. I like how the music is just gone. They're just like, he's like, no tunes for you. We don't have the tripping thing anymore, so there's a pretty good shot. Yeah, we'll get oiled. Yeah, I don't have the AP anymore.
Let's dance to the death.
Okay, let's go ahead and take another one, because he is getting focused, but that is a good thing, technically. Okay. Freezing Touch could be good.
Frostbite!
Aha! I was hoping you would get frozen. Okay, so that's air damage. They are immune to air. Do not shoot them with air, please. Let's see. We could give Glork more armor. Chance to hit, which is what that is. This could be good. That's pretty good damage. It's not bad. Ooh, that attack of opportunity was really good. Failed, thank heavens. Ow. Please stop. He's fragile. And he's also worthless. He's fragile and useless.
Death cannot hold you, Meredith the Even Star. When Maradino bids
Good lord,
you
dude. He's just reviving them over and over and over. So apparently killing these guys is pointless, I think. I'm losing track of who we've killed and who we haven't. Oh, good god. Ah, I get stunned. Oh, that was dumb. I absolutely should have, like, been running away from this. Okay, well, he is invisible, so that'll buy him, like, whatever, a turn. Battering ram. Yeah, attack of opportunity is going to get him anyway. I could try and cripple him. I doubt it'll work, but we can try.
I strike with the full force
Yeah,
of
it
my
made sense. I was about to say, he's like a ghost or whatever. Okay, so let's see. Electricity is air, so that's not useful. Ready?
Your grave opens to
Pew.
welcome you.
Whiff. Ow. Failed. Thank all those holy. Okay. Now, do you have anything that's good against, like, ethereal or ghost or something? Isn't, like, silver? Isn't that the whole bit? Where's silver? Silver is armor piercing, though. Not really what I need. Poison, stunning, water, slowdown, smokescreen, static, fire. Fire could be good. Charm a target, explosive, maybe fire? A little worried it's gonna make a fire surface and light Gloric on fire, but well, it did not do that, which is good. Well, considering all the damage we're getting on him, that's about the best we can hope for. Problem is, if I move it all, the Wolgraff's gonna be just in big trouble. So maybe waiting another turn, because it'll give him a lot of AP, but maybe if she could turn her back at least. I mean, we also could just stand behind her, and Wolgraff might get killed, though, is the problem. Oh, well. Well, I mean, that was still probably worth it anyway. If nothing else, it makes this guy spend his turns reviving his people. If nothing else, right?
Sweet relief.
It's a little bit of health for her. Not a tremendous amount.
Spirits of Rivalon, weave shelter.
Immunity to crippled. Ouch. Please don't get another one off.
Seventh, call me home.
They sure do. Right. Okay. We had no choice. Alright, well, it did get us, it got us a little bit. Alright, removes burning, frozen. We could remove burning on Scarlet. Let's see here. We could cast this on her. Just desperately trying to get Scarlet to survive this. Failed. Well, all of his buddies are dead. Problem is, we're also so injured that, like, it's less than ideal. And I feel like at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, I feel like at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. 'Cause, like, at this point, just wail on him. ' Might as well just give us the best shot possible here. Get him! Get him!
As good as a new penny.
Alright, do not hit him with air, please. Fireball would do bad things. I can't reach him with that. Some of this could be good. It's only going to drop oil, which is only going to slow us, but we're not moving now, so I think that's okay. Ooh, that did hurt Wolgraff a little bit. That's not ideal. Maybe give this to Gloric, just in case he tries to stun him. Oh my lord! Wolgraff bit the big one. Well, to be fair, he's not that useful, so it's not really surprising. Can't see target. Disagree. Try anyway. Shoot him anyway. Alright, well. Just trust me, he's there. Okay. Right, well. Apparently we can't see him now. Couldn't totally tell you why. Not ideal, considering how, you know, low on everything we were. Well, go, Gloric. You're all we have. Right. I guess I'll just wait for the rest of this. And that's with the damage boost, if you believe it.
A bloodstone, Maradino's finest treasure. He'll not see it removed from his lair.
Uh-huh. Well, she still can't see him, although maybe we don't need to see him if I hit him with this. Yes! We got him, that big old bully. My god, that was hard. We got him. Wolgraff is dead, but, you know. You know, no harm done. Oh my god, dude. Guess I'll take that. I don't need any of that. I need... Wow, there's some fancy crap in here.
Now this is valuable.
I'll say... Mercy Giver. Fancy. Ah, it looks like they all dropped something good. Alright, well. Were-sheep recipe. Ho-ho. That sounds fancy. Oh my goodness, dude. That was freaking intense. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just spend one of my freaking these. Hi, Wolgraff. Hey, man. You want to, like, just go ahead and get yourself back to life? I don't know, man. Your time is drawing short. With each passing minute, I keep thinking how much more useful Medora would be. His time is drawing near. I can't help but feel. Right. Alright, well, hey, leveling up first. So, attributes. Let's see, we can't get anything good to the next level, which is something I was hoping for. Bear Daughter's handling are that stuff for us. Let's see. I guess we could either grab it into two-handed, because that would be staff, but technically I think that means that just attacking with it, although it does look like maybe it increases critical, maybe, but I feel like I much more prefer something like this, because like it is at least it's a ward save of some kind. Also, we could go Lucky Charm for better stuff that way. We technically could grab Charisma, because even if I do like press and hold B to skip it, maybe that does play a part in it. I'm not sure if it does or not. Let's go ahead and go maybe that. Although actually no, hang on a minute. Stop that. We have more points and it's not going to spend it evenly. So maybe let's go Lucky Charm. Dang it all. It's not going to be even about things, is it? Alright, let's go Willpower and then maybe... Ah, there we go. I guess, you know, at least their ward saves, right? Okay, so, ability points. This one is let's see, Backstabber. So, Bully could be good. Oh, no, non-magical. Never mind. Let's see here. Now, this one is a little tempting, like Know-It-All, because it does increase your intelligence, but, like, and everyone doesn't like you, but I don't really care if anyone likes me or not at the same time. Let's see. Pack Mule could be good, because she does carry all of our crap. Let's see. What a rush. Let's see. I'm thinking Pack Mule is a little tempting. But... hard to decide. My Precious is a little tempting, because then my gear would always be repaired, which could be good. Now this one, again, Stench, it decreases everyone's attitude towards you, but melee opponents will find you less attractive in combat, which is tempting, because of course everyone and their third cousin attacks Scarlet first. So that's a little tempting, even so. I'm tempted to grab Know-It-All anyway, because yes, everyone's attitude will decrease, but man, that extra point of intelligence, though. Let's see here. And even this might not be terrible, you know? Because it does affect spells, and maybe sometimes it might come into play, you know? Like, maybe sometimes that would happen. Let's see here. Although, what was the other one? Was What a Rush, which increases your action points and maximum when you're below 30% health, which Scarlet's almost dead, at least some of the time, right? I'm still tempted to grab Stench, though. The idea of less people wanting to attack her it feels like it's a little bit worth it because of that. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna grab Elemental Affinity, because sometimes that does kind of come in handy. You know, like, sometimes I'm standing on ice and I'm launching ice at people, sometimes. So, I think it's okay-ish. Okay, for our bro here. He cannot level up Men-at-Arms, which is always my go-to. His dual wielding is maxed out already. He has maxed out armor and bodybuilding, but not willpower. So willpower could be probably what we'll go for. Getting leadership could be good, because it does boost initiative, damage, and chance to hit for our allies, which is, of course, very, very good. So that one actually might be better, even more so. I'm thinking leadership. Like leadership, just because boosting the rest of our team seems really good to me. Otherwise, I don't need shield. Is there anything I could spend that last point on? Anything useful? Let me rephrase. Bartering is worthless. I mean, he doesn't need any of this stuff. He's not doing any of this. He's not going to lockpick either. I mean, not really. Not really, technically. I could just not spend it, but it's also technically, that means it won't go away until next level, which is a big shame. I might just keep it and ignore that anyway. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and do that, because I do think leadership is probably the most useful. It does boost everything for our allies and stuff, which it just seems really good. Now, he already has Bully, which is great. Now, let's see. Backstabber, no, we don't need that. Bigger and better. It gives you one attribute point, which would give me one of these. Oh, okay, well, that might be good. Giving him, so bigger and better could be good. Because we could level up his strength again, or we could go Constitution or something. Okay, so that could be good. So Elemental Affinity, let's see, that's not really good. That's not for him. Know-It-All, Lightstepper, Lone Wolf, Morning Person. Now this one's a little tempting, because when resurrected, you revive at full health, but Gloric is not the one that dies all the time. Like, other people I could name die more than he does. this one's tempting. Picture of Health gives you 3% more times your men-at-arms for extra vitality. So Picture of Health so far is the most tempting. Grenade will never miss again. I feel like I've noticed he doesn't feel like I don't really. I mean, I don't think he misses anyway. Now this one gives you extra armor equal to your men-at-arms by 5. Again, also seems really good for him. I feel like those two and What a Rush could be really good for him. Or no, Walk It Off, I mean. What a Rush wouldn't be terrible either, but I do think that let's see here. Where was it? Maybe it was higher up. No, attribute point. Where is it? There we go. I think Picture of Health. It's going to give him more health. And I think that's just really, really good. I just don't think you can pass that up. So that's another boost to his health. All right, now for Bear Daughter. So let's see. Her bow is already maxed. Tenebrium is technically not maxed, but we could grab her another Tenebrium point, which, considering before long we're going to be building that might not be terrible. Expert Marksman is already maxed, which is always my go-to check. Lore Master is maxed, which is also very important. I'm thinking Tenebrium might be good because before long we're gonna need Tenebrium stuff. Bodybuilding is always a little tempting. Armor's a little tempting. But I do think because Tenebrium, I think I'll go ahead and grab it, I guess. Now, for her, let's see. Attribute point, which wouldn't be bad. So bigger and better could be good. Let's see. Extra that. Makes you farsighted. Your range attack to be good, but they're less accurate the closer they are. That seems like I think I prefer what she's already at. I think it's fine. Leech, which she's the only one that doesn't have it, so that's a little tempting. So Leech could be good for her, because occasionally it does happen. Again, Bear Daughter's not the one that's dying all the time. Let's see here. Okay. I think Leech, because Leech just seems really good. People die, obviously, so yeah, that seems obvious. And for Woolgraph, where to even begin? So he's already maxed dual wielding, which is good. Skills. He already has max Scoundrel, which is always my check. Now, bodybuilding could be a good one for him. Lucky Charm could be okay. Leadership might not be terrible. Lockpicking is already maxed, which is what we care about. Okay, I think let's go ahead and go bodybuilding. And then for this stuff, all skilled up. Bigger and better is another good one for him. Now, Bully for him, I'm surprised he did. I think Bully has to be what he grabs, because any enemy that's slowed, crippled, or knocked down. In Woolgraph, I'm surprised he already doesn't have that. So Bully so far seems like the very obvious choice. Sneak attack, but he never does. I never sneak. Practical, Pinpoint, Scientist, Slingshot. With Speed Creeper, moves at normal speed. Again, it's a sneaking thing. He doesn't care about that. A movement bonus in general is kind of neato. Thick Skin is a little tempting because that could make him a little surprisingly tanky comparatively. But I do think Bully is just the really obvious choice. It's just a really good ability. Okay. My goodness, that was a lot to take in. All right, so we have a robe and some gauntlets and a sword and a mask. And this to give to Bear Daughter. And a Weresheep recipe. Ah. Fascinating. Okay. Look at that. We found a recipe for making Weresheep armor. We need to find Weresheep wool within, or fire Weresheep wool within an elemental forge. It's true. Now, there's a mask. Unbreakable. Oh, so that's a dexterity thing. Okay. Now this one, immunity to muted, same thing as what she has, more health, +1 for wand, which the wand isn't very useful. The water resistance is cool, and obviously it's way better armor, so obviously that's much better. So that's pretty good. So massive upgrade to her for there. Now this is dexterity stuff, although it's actually a strength gauntlet, surprisingly. Let's see, those are sneaking, which we don't care about. And then what have we got going on here? We don't need any of the wands. Now this is only +1 to level difference, which kind of makes me want to do it now. I think it's probably worth it at this point. +1 is close enough that I feel like that's worth it. Fire and water resistance. I feel like what we have for her is better. Although poison and movement is not the craziest thing, but for now it's okay. Okay, Gloric, my dude. Okay, so this is a strength armor, which is a leadership is nice. His is gives him more HP. And then this one is garbage, but this one is a little tempting. This is a dexterity thing, but his is a little more HP, but initiative is really good, and it's a lot more armor. Plus, it looks really hardcore. So I guess that's fine. Okay, and I don't think any of these were new and exciting. I don't think. Nothing new there. Now these are strength ones, so obviously it's way better. Now I think it's a little tempting to switch because 83 HP is not a joke, and obviously that's like 4 times the armor. So I think it's finally time to give him better gauntlets. And then this one is sneaking and lockpicking, which of course doesn't matter to us. And nothing new here. I think that's the old one, right? Yeah, that's his old one, so we don't care about that. This is water and fire resist. His is better. Okay, and then Bear Daughter. It's leadership and HP. Oh yeah, this is what we need here. So Constitution, which is pretty good. Leadership, which is pretty good. Unlock skill Farseer. It's unbreakable, and it's even called for archers. It just makes so much sense. Wow. Plus, it looks like it just looks tribal and animalistic, and it just makes so much sense in a lot of ways. So obviously, it's a huge. It's actually divine level. It's my only divine level item, which I've never even seen a divine level item before. So that's actually a first for me across all the playthroughs. Hers is better than that. Sneaking and pickpocketing, neither of which is that good. Plus, it's actually a strength boost, so it makes 0 sense. So hers is Lore Master, most important. Dexterity is better than what that is. I have a really hard time believing any bow is better than what she's using. Okay, and then for our boyo, Unbreakable and Sneaking. Unbreakable is nice. The HP and Leadership is kind of nice, though, TBH. And I think I'd take it over the rest of that, so I think that's actually better for him. Okay, and the armor. Yeah, his is really good. He's good on that. So for these, it's 19 only. And for the boots. Okay, and then perception and movement, poison resistance and movement. It's fine. And then what was this? Mercy Giver. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's not actually better. Okay. Wow, so much to take in there. So okay, so really quick, I have to put us in here. Okay, this way, people, we have a lot to do. I absolutely need to call this episode. I'll have to cut things out just to make up the difference in time. All right, but there was lots of wandering of me in the desert and stuff, so it's like I'm not so. That shouldn't be impossible. Let's see if we can actually make this work, huh? Aha. Alright, now let's go talk to the imp and see if we can give him this Elixir of Courage. See if we can get him to take life by the horns or whatever. Hey!
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Baking like a... No!
Right. Okay, can I...
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it.
Donate.
No. Bad yonks. Bad!
Hang on a minute. Alright, let's sort it. Alright, so it's still near the bottom.
Shouldn't have done it. No.
Intelligence, dexterity.
Bad!
Well, it should be down there, but it's not, which makes me feel like I can't give it to him. Now, I don't totally remember. Do you think it was this one, or do you think I had to enter it first? I don't remember. Let's try reading it inside. I know the circle had something to do with it.
And with that, it's time to go spelunking for Tenebrium.
Assuming this Maradino actually knew his way around the spellbook, that is.
Yes, assuming so. Alright. This is where I did want to call it. I wanted to get us lined up for this thing so we could deal with this next episode. And I was worried I wouldn't remember if I... Oops. I was worried I wouldn't remember. Alright, we actually should make sure we're all topped off. Just in case I forget next episode. I won't be surprised. Alright, we'll wait till our cooldown's done. And then we'll maybe poke our noses inside just to see if the statue's gone. If nothing else, it'll be cool to open up the episode next time and seeing us in a different spot rather than saving it in front of Silverglen, like I've done the last many times. There, without going farther. Haha, the statue's gone. Things are different. My goodness. Alright, hang on. We can go ahead and load that save. Perfect. Yeah, so now that we know it worked, now we can reload that save, and then next episode, we can go in fresh, and then we'll know. Well, that's pretty bueno. The stupid elixir, not being able to give it to the imp thing, even though I feel like that's exactly what it was for, and that was kind of the point, you know, and stupid crap like that aside. This was otherwise a very, very good episode. We did find the Secret Lair. And yeah, we found the lair. It was a pretty difficult fight, mostly because he revived everybody like 3 times, but eventually he actually did stop reviving them, so I guess maybe it was finite after all. But we got through it, and we did get to level 15, which is great, because we're gonna poke our way into the actual Troll King's lair next time, and we're gonna poke our way in there. And then we will see what happens with that, but we can see. I'm going to see if we can get some Tenebrium, because we're going to need Tenebrium of some variety. Because even if Brandon doesn't need it, I'm assuming that's the one we needed for Brandon, but we do need Tenebrium because we need it to be able to, like, banish demons and stuff to go through that other cave thing. So. Anyway, so we do need it anyway, so would be a very wise idea regardless. But yes, we did finally get through it. We finally made forward progress, and I didn't get super salty this episode. So, man, first episode, and I think it's like the first one in at least 2 that I didn't get super annoyed during an episode. So there was a little annoyances, like not being able to give that stupid, like, imp the potion, even though they all line up everything specifically for that reason. Like, I mean, like stuff like that. Am I just dumb? Like, I mean, how could that not be the thing? So, you know, things like that. I hate when crap like that happens because I feel like all logic in the world is on my side. And for some reason, they're like, nope, you can't give it to him. Like, I feel like that was the whole point of you giving me all these clues and all of these notes and telling me how to craft the damn potion. But now I just can't give him the potion? Like stuff like that. It happens all the time, and it always annoys me because I feel like how could I not be right? You know what I mean? Anyway, so stuff like that I find annoying, but regardless, the rest of the episode was great, and I didn't even get super annoyed during the episode, other than that little faux pas. Other than that, it was really, really good. We made great progress. So yeah, next time we'll be hopping into this lair and figuring out what that's all about, and I actually don't recall if I've ever talked to the Troll King. I don't recall if that's ever something I've done, and I don't recall if I've ever faced Meridino before. And so we might be in some new territory. I don't really remember. It might be new territory, might not. I am almost positive I haven't. I'm like 99% positive I haven't gotten Tenebrium weapons to defeat the demons before. So I think tackling any of that I do think is new for me. And so we're like at the borderline of as far as I remember. There's some little things I remember, but there's other things that we're getting close to that I don't remember. So I do think we're right in the neighborhood of what's actually brand new content for me, and we're already in the area. Even if I've seen it once, it was only once. We're a long since past where I get to all, you know, quote unquote, all the time. So we're already in mostly new territory, but I do think it won't be very long before we are in 100% brand new territory for me. So So that's really exciting, and I do think, even though there's been some frustrations, I do think this will be the playthrough where I actually finish this game. I do want to see the story, and then long term, I want to set up for Divinity 2. I really want to play Divinity 2. It looks really in depth, and the one time I did start it, the character creation is really in depth, and there's lots of races, and there's a lot going on, and it looks amazing. And I really want to play that one, and that one is all except for the little tutorial area. And even that, I've only seen part of it once. It's all very new, and I really want to get to Divinity 2. After we finish this, whenever that is, I don't know if we're going to be going right into Divinity 2, or if I'll take a break doing something else for a while for my side game. I don't totally know what the plan is there, but that's we'll worry about that once we're closer. But anyway, so this will hopefully this is going to be going up tomorrow for Monday. That's the plan, and I'm hoping I can get out a positive anime review this weekend. I do have it recorded already. I just have to get it edited. We will see what I have time for and motivation for to get it all done. I'm hoping it happens, but if not, maybe Thursday I'll get that uploaded, or sometime during the week I'll get it created or something like that. I'll try to find a way to squeak it out, but eventually, pretty soon here, there'll be a par review. Hopefully this weekend, if not, sometime this next week, hopefully, and we will see what happens with that. Otherwise, though, it should just be StarCraft as normal, nothing new there for tomorrow for Monday. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.